So who else is sacrificing posture right now?
Dude, I've been doing it for, I don't know, how old
You
am
still
I?
got to get closer.
How? This?
No, not you. I'm talking to Ryan about this time.
This microphone sucks.
Yeah, that's right there is where you need to be. Well, but here's the problem: is they're going to end up picking
It's
up
fine.
a lot of that ancillary noise.
I turned it down a little bit, so if I talk loud, because,
Sometimes
how
you scream
a little bit.
a little bit.
A little bit.
Actually, his screams are pretty much the greatest thing that ever happened to our podcast. But Marissa, give us a check.
Check.
All right, I think it's sounding pretty good. I think we're all on the same level. We ready?
Welcome in to Fatboy Skinny.
Thought you were supposed to scream that way.
I don't know how to, work this microphone.
You don't know how to work your mouth either.
He's
Yeah,
actually
you're
the
right.
guest.
he's on the guest
Yeah.
microphone tonight.
I'm about to sit in the fucking recliner.
Yeah, not even 2 minutes in. See, told you. What'd we say, Marissa?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. If you can't make it, then
Just bleep it.
I'm not gonna bleep it. No,
Okay.
Only one
I'm gonna
minute
let.
in.
Yeah, I'm gonna let YouTube do its thing, and it's gonna be phenomenal.
Can't wait to never get monetized.
Well, I think we need 1,000 followers before we're even.
Yeah, hey,
Allowed to
by
do
the
anything
way,
like that.
Welcome to Fatboy Skinny. Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah,
And-
they probably would have heard you if your mouth was next to the microphone.
Man, come on, don't.
Nah, you're gonna be just fine. I'm gonna go ahead and handle this one. Is that okay? So
Welcome. You go ahead.
No, are you sure? Are you sure? I got this.
No, it's
you
good.
good?
It's
You
fine.
good? All right.
It's fine.
Ready? All right. Are we good? We good.
1, 2, 4.
All right. Welcome to Fatboy Skinny. I think you've understood exactly what podcast you're on right now. This is a very special podcast because not only do we have Ryan the Pezquire Davis and myself, Dave Nacho, or whatever you want to call me, bite-sized snack, we
With
also
cheese.
have up-and-coming star Marissa Marshall. Do you have a nickname you want to go by?
Cocaine squirrel.
Cocaine
Let's
Squirrel.
fucking
There we
go.
go. I love it. That's perfect. So, Miss Marissa is on here. Her and her friend are going to start doing their own podcast, and I'm sure we'll tell you about it at later dates. But she is on here for her first ever podcast. Let's give it a round of applause. She actually gave it the round. That is awesome. So, Marissa, just to let you know how podcasts go, give us a topic of talk.
Oh no.
Yeah, just,
Yeah, I'm just lying to you.
So just to tell you how podcasts go, we have no fucking idea how they go.
No,
That was 2 minutes. You got that one in 2
Yeah,
minutes.
you did.
go.
Yes,
Let's
you were
go.
almost at the
All right.
3-minute mark.
All
That
right,
was
cool.
not bad. Now
Yeah.
you failed miserably the first time.
Well, I mean, we can edit it out, but we're
I'm not editing anything.
Yeah, so I'm terrible at. Anyways, go on.
You're terrible. Well,
Shut
continue.
up.
I actually
Shut up.
like that topic. Should we talk about the things that Ryan is terrible about?
I mean, I'll be honest about it.
Okay.
You bring it up, and I'll tell you if I'm good or bad at it.
Oh. Open-ended.
Oh, we got pops. We got puppies.
Whoa.
We got puppies.
Yeah, this microphone sucks. The connection sucks. By the way, again,
Hey.
when you have editing software, that's where you can take that part out. But I had to readjust that because it was really
Yeah.
a lot of feedback.
So, can I ask you, and I'm honestly, curious, what you think
I know
I'm
you're
good at?
curious.
Come on, man.
You don't even check the bathroom door when I'm
You
in it.
know I'm not curious.
You don't
I'm-
knock. You don't ask who's in there.
No, hell no. We're
You left
rocking
the
and
door
rolling.
unlocked.
Yeah, well, I mean, I did leave the door unlocked. I didn't say I wasn't curious. I just said that he's also curious. You know,
Well, that's false. I'm pretty
Did
solid.
you also leave candy?
I mean, maybe a little trail.
Ooh, look, piece of candy.
Ooh, look, a piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
It was a bunch of Royals tickets on the way because they're basically free now, and
Man,
so it
we're
was
not
pretty
talking
easy to
about-
get
we're not-
easy to get a hold of those.
We're not talking about the Royals.
Yeah,
We're-
I wouldn't
we're
do
done
that
with
either.
it.
I don't think the Royals are talking about the Royals.
Well,
Anyway, what you were saying about me in the bathroom? Go ahead, carry on.
Hey.
Hey. I mean, you
That
did
is
get
all.
you did get a little sultry on the last episode when I told you that my street nickname Nacho meant I was a snack. So,
I didn't.
I mean, you did a little bit. Your
No.
beard got a little moist. You know, it was. I don't know if it was you were hungry and you were salivating for the food that your excellent girlfriend makes for you, but
Oh wait.
oh,
You guys are like the professional back and forth. What is it? 3 years at least on your food? Sorry.
Well-
3 years on your food podcast. You should be talking about that.
Well, here's the thing is, I will say this.
That shit is boring.
No. I will say this. As much as I like to talk shit on Ryan, when it comes to cooking, I do kind of have to give him the edge on that one. Now, when it comes to cooking from, hey, here's what's in the fridge, let's make some weird-ass meal out of it, that's my forte.
Hey,
Yeah.
on an outside view, because
Yeah.
I've never said this to you guys, that's exactly what it is. It's like the professional versus, okay, now we're going to try this
Did you
at
just call me a
home.
professional?
Your guys' shit. Okay, I can cuss. Your guys' shit looks like 5-star. And then I see Dave coming. He's like, well, here's what I got. And I'm like, oh, shit, I think I could actually do that
Here's
one.
tater tot and
This
spam
is
casserole.
relatable. That I'm going to dream about.
I
It's
had
all
3
good.
pieces of ham, 2 slices of cheddar cheese. I had a little bit of sour cream, and you know what? Whatever bread I have involved, we making a sandwich tonight.
Finesse
That's what's
squeeze
happening.
of the ketchup over the top instead
Oh, of course.
this.
Well, no, we call that a tomato reduction.
Oh, yeah,
is
that's
what
what-
it is. A tomato reduction.
Don't lie to the people. You told me earlier that you call ketchup an accoutrement.
Well, first
you-
off, it is an accoutrement if you
But-
know how to pronounce that
But
properly.
it depends the numbers that you squeeze
on.
with.
Well, right, yeah. I mean, you gotta, yeah, like if it's gonna be an accoutrement when you squeeze the ketchup, you have to have your pinky out. That makes it more French. And
Can we talk about the proper way to pronounce accoutrement?
Oui, oui.
Thank
ha
you. Thank you. Okay, how do you say Shoto?
Shoto.
Okay, so that's a road that we live by, right? You know where Shoto is.
Thank you for the geography lesson. That was
Okay,
great.
It wasn't
Now you know
that
where we
fucking
live.
long.
Exactly.
was it?
Thanks for giving our addresses out, Ryan.
I don't live on Shoto, and neither do you.
No,
So,
you live on North Bristol at 492.
man, come on.
I'm kidding.
Anyways,
you know I was giving
so-
the wrong address.
I grew up with a guy named Mark.
Can you not start a sentence with fucking? Like, it's not even.
I don't even realize I do it. I'm being honest.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do your best.
Well, fuck. And so I grew up with a guy named Mark, and he lived downtown, and he went to a French magnet school. I don't know if I've told this story on this podcast, but maybe not. Anyways, so he fucking God damn it.
Is it a verb? Is it a noun?
I
Is
don't
it an
know.
adjective? Exactly.
I failed English.
Ryan got rid of and o and
So
and
anyways,
went,
Added 2 syllables.
just 2 though. And he went to a French magnet school. And when we moved over to where we live now,
they have French schools in America?
dude, yeah, hell yeah.
Like, just to learn the language French, or like.
So his, every class that he took was in French.
That sounds miserable.
Besides English. I'm
It
serious.
would have been wild if he took
You're
English and
laughing-
French.
you're
It would
laughing
have been
at me.
like if they were just making fun of the English language in French. Like,
No,
I
that-
guess I'll use my credit card.
It's called a magnet school. So you, learn immersion.
About magnets.
That's what I thought.
That's kind of what I was going to do
Down,
too.
ICP. So they teach everything in a different language. It's called immersion school. Do you know
Immersion. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So he one day when he moved up north to where I lived, I told him to meet me at the Taco Bell, and
Best place.
I was like, yeah,
Jennifer loves Taco Bell.
let's save that for another time.
No, Jennifer loves Taco Bell.
And so he was like, meet me at Vivian and Chateau. And I was like, excuse me. The fuck did you just say?
I don't know of any chateaus on Vivian.
I know where Chateau is. And he was like, no, dummy. It's Chateau. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I didn't grow up in a fucking French school.
So you were trying, this French man was trying to fight you?
I think you missed the whole point of that fucking
Probably
conversation.
did. Probably did.
Yeah, so no, it was one of my best friends. And
Oh.
He wasn't trying to fight me. He just
You were best friends with a French dude?
he
wrong with
wasn't
you?
French. Dude, don't make me
He
yell.
emerged.
He emerged. We just made up a new word. Marissa just made up a new word today.
No.
He emerged.
Can you please explain to Dave what immersion means? No? Nobody?
My dictionary would not be good for this.
Okay, so what it is that you're emerging into a different culture or
You
a
use the
different
same
language.
word. You use the same word.
Yeah.
It's like being born French by not actually being French.
Pretty much.
You come out and you graduate out of the French vagina by speaking French. in
But you're already a
America.
grown adult.
You're already American.
But you're
born
already grown
here.
adult and you're coming out of a French vagina.
Yeah, it'd be
I
like
know.
if
I've
you
been a
got
part
hit
of
in the
that.
head
That's
and then
different.
you
I didn't. But I
woke
didn't know
up
the
and spoke
language
French,
afterwards.
But he actually went to school for it.
Oh.
I mean, that's not it, like, at all, but I fucking love it.
It'll work for our
Yes,
purposes.
that'll work.
Yeah, it'll work for our purposes.
Anyways,
Well, that's very nice of you to have taught him our native language, American. In hey, what's a small body of water that trickles by? What was that, Ryan? What was that? Come on,
it's called a goddamn crick.
creek,
Crick.
creek,
Crick.
creek,
Crick.
creek.
Are we gonna do this again?
Yeah, we are.
Wait, did you
Fuck's
guys ever
sakes.
meet up? Or
What?
did you not find the chateau?
Oh no, I found it because I had to Google Shoto and not
Spell Shoto, Ryan.
Cheau.
Nope, you're already wrong.
Chea.
Nope, you're already wrong.
No, you Google it.
No, I don't have to Google it. It's CHOU
No.
TEAU.
Or
It's Shoto.
Okay.
Oh my God!
pause.
Are you guys not from
Pause.
around here? Are you from France?
How do you
She's
spell
good.
Show me
chateau?
your pinky finger.
She's Googling it.
Show me your pinky finger.
Chea.
No, it's not. It's CHOUTEAU.
Oh, there's the A. Yeah, I think he might be right.
There's
Yeah, no, I am right.
There's
Thank you,
no
Marissa,
A.
for bringing up
There's no
the
A.
Google.
there's no O
did
in
it
the French
actually.
version.
Yes, but the French are always wrong.
I'm just kidding.
They're two-time World War
I was gonna
losers.
say,
Okay,
when
I don't
did
trust
you
anything.
emerge into the French?
Can I tell you? Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
I mean, you have been this whole time.
I don't know how to spell for shit.
Yeah, especially not French.
Not even fuck.
You use it enough, you probably should.
I think it's FUK. I'm pretty sure.
I think there's a Q in there somewhere.
Or an O or
In
an
French.
A.
Maybe, yeah, in French, yeah. It's fuck you. There's probably a wine that
feel
pairs
that
with
now.
it too. So,
A fuck you.
well, I had a couple things. We don't do a whole lot of structured things on this show, but
No shit, huh?
I did a no. There's a lot of shit, but not a lot of structure. But I pulled up a few news stories I thought were kind of funny, maybe thought provoking. We'll see how deep your thoughts get
God.
with this. Do you guys want to? We're going to start with the least offensive before I get to the most offensive. Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah,
Let's
I know
go.
you're ready now that you heard that. Yeah, I bet you are. All right. So this first news story that I ran across is sorry, I don't know why that's even
You
on
are
my thing.
Sorry, God damn it.
Hey, will you just calm down?
I am calm.
No, I don't think
look
you
calm
are.
to you.
How do you say it in French though?
I don't look calm to you.
Well, yeah.
I mean, that was pretty good though, right?
I mean,
You gotta like twist the hair, the mustache.
you gotta tie it together with the beard. Make it a whole thing. Make it a whole thing.
Don't regond you?
Oh yeah. Twist it out. Put a little bit of oil on it.
If we had video on this,
I say this is terrible
Get it.
radio right now. This is
Go
terrible
on.
radio.
Continue.
All right. So the first news story that I found today has to do with the singer Pink. I'm sure you guys all know the singer Pink, right? I think the one song I remember is like I'm coming up, so you better get the party started.
Well, way to get us blocked again.
Well, it wasn't an actual video, and trust me, nobody's mistaking my voice for Pink's. So she was at a show in London, and a fan threw their mother's ashes on the stage while she performed, and apparently Pink picked up and this is from the news article. In a video from the gig, the 43-year-old Pink is seen hesitantly picking up the bag of human remains
No shit.
thrown on stage and asks the fan, "So this is your mom?" She continues, "I don't know how to feel about this," and then finishes her song. What, I mean, in Pink's position, what would, if somebody just like, oh, my mom's dying wish was to have my ashes on stage while you played I'm coming up, so you, like, if that was the thing that was happening, are you finishing the song?
Yes.
You would?
I would just go to the other side of the stage.
So, like, are you handing the ashes back?
That's the best question.
I mean, as long
And
as
the
you don't
best
scoot
answer.
it with your foot.
But, like, I guess the other thing here is, too, like, look, security has caught me entering a lot of different concerts. Well, it's legal now with that marijuana thing that was so not legal a couple years back and everything. They always found that. You telling me nobody found the ashes
They're
of a
afraid to
full-grown
check
woman?
women's tits. Mom was probably like nice in there.
But also, how bad is that? Mom, I'm going to get you in through my titties. When we going to get you in, we going to throw you on pink stage.
You're making mama proud.
I mean, hey, it's shake what your mama gave you, right? She gave it to you. You might as well make it work
She
to your
shook it
benefit.
on stage in the form of dust.
I mean, but also, what mom? All right, think about this. Pink is what, 43 according to the article, right? Okay. Assuming if you're old enough to get into a Pink concert without a parent, you're probably in the 20-ish range, probably at this stage in life. Okay. Why was your mom such a Pink fan that her final will and testament said, "Burn me down, throw me on the stage when Pink is performing a particular song"? That's wild to me.
Hold on. Let's see what Pepper has to say. Okay, so I'll translate. She says, rough, rough, rough. Rough, rough, rough.
You do better with French than you do with dog.
Big titties, dead person on stage. Rough, rough, rough.
It's rough.
It is rough having huge titties with your mom between them in her ash form, you know, at a Pink concert. I can only imagine.
Man, come on.
What do you mean, come on to me? I'm trying to make... Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Yeah, hold on. Back up.
We
What?
got
Be kind, rewind, okay? That's all your guys' thoughts, though? Like, there's no...
Dude, I
literally,
mean,
a woman
like-
brought her mom's ashes in, according to Marissa, between her titties, into a Pink concert and threw them on stage mid-song, and Pink picked it up and said, "Oh, this your mom?" Like,
First of all, I'm just saying, who would put that on somebody? Like, you're performing a concert, right? And you're doing your job. And somebody says, "Here's a dead person. Please fucking do something with
Sign her bag.
sign her bag.
it." What the fuck are you doing?
Imagine if you worked at Chick-fil-A. And somebody was like, "Dude, my
on
mom
Sun-
always loved your
not on
restaurant. Thank you
Sunday."
for the bag of food. Can you? My mom wanted you to have this."
Dear Mom, it was great seeing you today. Hope you enjoyed the show.
But not on
Yeah.
Sundays.
I hope
guess-
you like Pink. She probably fucking hates Pink. She's probably a fucking...
It was her
Jim-
last goodbye. Fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
She's probably a Jim Morrison fan.
Wow. All right. Well, I thought, at least from Ryan, I thought that would get more. I thought that would do a little bit more, but that's fine. I'm
Well, you know
saving
what?
my best
Like,
one for
okay,
last.
I'll give you more. Dead bodies that are burnt to ashes being thrown on a stage, not great. And here's what I would do. I'd be like, anybody got a vacuum?
Wow.
Sorry,
Well,
Ryan, but that one sucked.
that's
But
not
I'm
a joke though, is what I'm saying. It's not a joke. I'd be like,
So somebody just coming out with a
Excuse
Dyson
me,
halfway through your set and just like
"Stagehand,
cleaning up the.
can we get the dead body off the
Security.
stage so I can fucking continue my show? Is all I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't think you have to trip on the bag. I don't think you have to hacky sack it or anything. But also, like, I probably wouldn't just
And
like toss it back. Because what if it ends up being like one of those crowd surfing situations? Now all of a sudden her mom's
like
ashes
crowd
and just
surf.
crowd surfing through the.
See, now I missed that opportunity.
I mean, there was a thing there, you know.
Dust in the
Like,
wind.
and then, right, like halfway through the crowd, they didn't even know it was this woman's ashes, but the bag breaks, and they're like, "Oh my God, we got glitter all
effects.
over us!" And now all of a sudden, this
It's
woman's
just everyone's hands like 3 inches apart, just
right.
shuffling a bag.
And until people
and
don't realize it's
it's a
human
fucking-
remains, and they
it's
start
a
using it
fucking
like
dead
a volleyball, and they're like punting it back
But
and
you
forth
know-
in the
The
crowd.
lights are flickering through, gleaming everywhere.
And you know what would
Somebody's really high, and they're like, "That's cocaine.
They're
Let's
gonna
go to the
snort it."
bathroom."
Yep.
Now your
That's
mom's getting snorted.
exactly
Is that
what's
what you
gonna happen.
wanted at a Pink concert? Your dead mom getting snorted
it
by some
through.
guy named Rod? I didn't think so.
So way to
think
fucking.
Mom might have wanted that, though.
Your mom might have. Mom might have known Rod. I don't know. Like,
She's not wrong. That's,
she's not wrong.
I mean, if she wanted to be inside of,
Inside of you.
you know, said.
She might have. I mean, maybe Rod wasn't. Anyway, I'm not going to that. All right, next one, because we don't got a whole lot of time left.
Fast forward.
Next one. All right. So a dog named Scooter, just a couple days ago, is a Chinese crested pooch born with backward hind legs. He was destined for death, but in China, he just won the prestigious award of World's Ugliest Dog. So now this dog went from like being on death row, and you're like, damn, I ain't trying to die. But then someone's like, nah, man, we got you. We're going to keep you alive. And you're like, that's dope. And then like 2 weeks later, they're like, by the way, you're also the ugliest dog to have ever lived. Like, would you rather just die or like be crowned the ugliest thing that's ever lived in your species?
An award is an award.
She ain't wrong. I mean,
I think
would you
Ryan,
rather be-
me and you have been runners up for this
I was
award for a
gonna- I was
long
gonna
damn
say.
time, dude. Like, I'm just waiting to get a top 3 finish.
I was gonna say this fourth place bullshit is fucking whack.
All it comes with is like an Applebee's gift card, you know? Like,
I'd still rather be alive for Applebee's gift cards.
somebody gave me Marlboro points. Like, who uses these anymore? Like, no, this shouldn't even exist. Like, that jacket that I can't buy that. I can't buy that. I thought that was pretty wild. Like, seriously.
Okay,
You're
so-
about to be executed, and they're like, we're going to keep you alive to call you ugly as shit for the rest of your life. Like,
You're going to get lots of views, baby.
I mean, well, here, do you know why?
And then with his thumbs that he doesn't have, he's gonna put them both up.
So, no, here's a wild thing about this dog, and I can't click on it because I screenshotted it, but here's the wild thing about this dog. This dog was born with backward hind legs. So imagine you're holding it up, right? And so this is terrible radio again, but like you're holding a dog up and its belly's facing you. Where its hind legs would normally rest, they're going the other way now on this dog. And
Can it still trip over its legs?
I don't think it can
Don't
walk,
have
to be
worry
honest.
about the leash getting caught.
It can actually trip. It can actually trip over his legs both ways.
Both ways, yeah. His trip hazard just doubled
What about
because
his leap bounds? He could probably like really go leap
Fucking-
forward and back.
no, he can go backward like a motherfucker, but
OSHA,
forward is a
OSHA
little.
is involved.
Somebody get this dog a
He's a
wheelchair.
new he's going to be on the next Silent Hill. Or The Hills Have Eyes, and he's just going to be crawling backwards.
Hey man, that's like one of my favorite movie franchises. I love Silent Hill. That's my jam right there. All right, I want to get on the last one because this one is the wildest. I didn't even think this would still exist in America right now.
This is the wildest.
This is the wildest
Not
one.
backwards dog.
Not backwards dog.
Chinese crusted.
Not the Chinese crested backwards dog. Not somebody throwing their mom's ashes on a pink stage.
Do you know, like, what's hilarious is that Senko is a mix between a Chinese hound and a pit bull.
Cool. That wasn't any of
no.
the breed that we just said about this dog.
Okay, he didn't say Chinese.
Chinese crested.
It was Chinese.
It was a Chinese
It's the
crested
same
pooch.
shit, bud.
Wow, just because he's Chinese, now all of a sudden he's all the Chinese.
They're
I
all
feel like
crab
Right, that was
rangoons.
very, very generalistic of me.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
bad. No,
right
okay.
in front of my crab rangoons, Ryan.
Go on.
All right. So my last story that I pulled up, this is wild to me. I can't believe this is even a thing that happened in America. I'm just gonna read the story.
Hold on. Once again, I have to stop you. You just said I can't believe this happened in America. Are you fucking kidding me? Whatever you're
Lids
about
off
to
on
say,
that.
whatever you're about to say, fucking believe it. Because, I mean, come on.
Okay. Well, I'll let
Am
you
I
be the
wrong?
judge then.
Am I wrong?
I plead the fifth.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
plead the fifth until
That's
I hear it.
And
No.
I am the judge, actually. So
I'll let you
And the prosecutor.
And yeah, I'll let.
He's the. Were you the defense or the prosecutor?
Dude, I'm the one reading the damn shit. So
No,
I'm like the
talking about when we
stenotypist
had
or whatever.
Our court case down here.
Oh no, I mean when we have those, I'm usually the prosecutor.
The prosecutor.
Right,
okay.
right. But anyway, it doesn't matter. For this particular story, I will let you guys hear it and tell me it's not some wild ass shit to happen in 2023. Okay? All right, I'm going to read the news story. A lesser known peak, it's talking about a mountain, a lesser known peak in western Oregon's Umpqua National Forest was renamed Mount Halo after residents suggested a change to the moniker. Okay? Now, the name for the mountain has now been renamed to Mount Halo. I bet you can't guess the name of the mountain it had before. The U.S. Board on Geographic Names, which I didn't even know they had a board on that, approved the change for Swastika Mountain on April 13th.
Come on, man.
The new title, Mount Halo, pays tribute to Chief Halido of the, and I'm sorry, natives, but Yankala Kalapua tribe. But yeah, there was a mountain called Mount Swastika in Eugene, Oregon. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If you had a mountain named Mount Swastika, and you were like, hey, man, we should change that. And everybody probably be like, yeah, dude, we should.
Great idea.
Hey, should we, like, change that to, like, maybe, I don't know, like, honor, like, some Jewish victims and stuff from, like, Holocausts that have happened? No, I got a better idea. So name it after Native Americans instead, because they'll totally get that connection.
But it wasn't a verse more than just Jews. They were just like basically the KKK over in the...
Yeah, but Hitler never came to America and was like, give me your Redskins,
No,
and I'm
just
taking
patted
them over.
on the back for
Like-
already taking over them.
Like, if you're gonna rename a Mount Swastika, I feel like, hey, if you want to bypass Jews, okay, all right, my bloodline allows for that. We ain't angry about it. Go for gypsies. Go for gays. Go for black people. Hitler hated black people too. Native Americans were not the ones being prosecuted by the swastika. That is just such a weird, like, nationality to decide that's the one we have to honor by renaming Mount Swastika. Also, why was it named Mount Swastika at all?
It was their hideout.
It was their secret Hitler hideout. Hitler's at the base of the mountain. I'm just
Their
saying.
own Mount Rushmore, but it was Mount Hitler. That's what they should have called it. It was Mount Hitler.
Now, here's another weird part of this story. So apparently this mountain was in the
Hold on.
news.
Another weird part of this story?
Yeah. Well, I'll let you decide what's weird about it. I think it's weird.
Okay, let me tell you what's weird about it. Every fucking thing!
So since 2022, it's been in the headlines twice. Now, you would think, for obvious reasons, it was probably in the headlines twice for the same thing. But if it wasn't, probably the first time it was in the headlines was for everything that you would think.
Man.
Nay. The first time it was in the headlines was because some missing teens were rescued there by a Coast Guard helicopter.
Can I just...
Then later,
Hold on.
an 81-year-old lady named Joyce McLean
Hold the fuck on.
finally petitioned to have the
Hold
mountain
the fuck
renamed
on.
last summer.
What are we talking about?
A mountain named Swastika.
God.
Wait,
Damn.
so it's still called that?
No, now it's called Mount Halo
Okay, so
after
they
a Native
did
American
change it.
leader.
Okay, I have questions.
I'm sure you do.
There's number one. Why would you fucking bring this up?
It was on
Because-
Weird News, man. I figured.
Weird news. This isn't weird news. This
Did you
is
hear the end of our
fucking-
podcast last time? Like, y'all,
calm down.
no, shalom down, all right?
You're fucking Jewish, and I can't believe you're. I don't know. I'm whatever. I'm fucking.
Well-
I'm done on that, and I'm about to fucking walk out on this one too, bud.
Well, okay. Well, that's actually a perfect time to go ahead and close this one down. This will be a Fatboy Skinny Short. We just want to welcome and
Yeah,
thank...
been real short.
been real short. Thank Miss Marissa Marshall for coming on here. Marissa, say what's up to the people.
Thank you very much.
Do you got a name for your podcast that you're thinking of, or?
Heck no.
Heck no. Actually, it sounds like a great podcast for two moms to be on talking about children. Yeah, that'll go over really well. I would like to thank Ryan, but I don't normally do that. Anybody else got anything they want to say?
We love everyone, and we love all of you. And
Except for Mount Swastika.
yeah, come on. That's what I'm talking about with that shit.